If it's for me, it's for me. That's what I tell them every time. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Poopa Stars. Got what? Got what? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I'm in the mortal building. Hold on. Hey. I know I'm motherfucking. Yeah. You see? Guess what? If it's for me, then it's for me. That's what I tell them every time. Hey, you better what? Say what? On who? Listen, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, it's your girl, Renee. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I'm back. You see? I know I'm motherfucking. Yeah. Shout out to that. Listen up. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Hey. Oh. Listen, I'm back. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's almost evening. I'm late. I'm running late. Y'all know I'm running late. Y'all know politicking hour is really supposed to be in the wee hours. Mm-hmm. And I'm just now getting here. It is what it is. But shout out to that. I'm here. You see? Yeah, I have arrived. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Hey, Alex. What's up, Alex? I appreciate you for jumping in my comments. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I know that's right. I'm doing wonderful. Okay. Yes, I woke up feeling like $1,000,000. So shout out to that. Let me see. I'm just fine. I know that's right. Hey. So shout out to that. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. You are welcome today. Okay. And every other day. So shout out to that. I am happy to hear that you are doing well. Guess what? I am too. I am too. I'm in an amazing mood, right? Like I'm just ready to get here. It just is what it is. I'm ready to get here. Ready to talk that talk with y'all. Talk celebrity gossip, everything that's going on in the gossip world. Might even do a little makeup today. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Chat. Can I get some W's in the chat? I need y'all to put some W's in the chat. I said, listen, what W's is we winning? Shout out to that. I feel like we winning. I might do me a little makeup. I don't know why I feel like a little makeup today. Mm. Yes, I do, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Hold on to your love. You got to hold on. Let me see. I gotta find my makeup. If I'm gonna put it on, I got to find it first. Oh, look at me. I found it. Hey, hey. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. I said we talking about Nicki Minaj today. Oh my God, Nicki. Y'all know that's my girl. But I'm like, oh my God, what has she gotten herself into? You see? Like, what is, I'm like, oh my God. For the good times. Yeah. Now, first of all, y'all, okay, shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Period, chat. Y'all get in here. Chat. I said it's just gonna be y'all for me. It's gonna be y'all for me. It's gonna be the chat. Shout out to that. And I want to thank y'all. Yeah, like I said, for the good times. You see? So shout out to that. I don't know why that old school melody is in my head, but it is what it is. It's in my head. And look, why yesterday I told y'all I was 42? I said, oh my God, see what I did was I lied. I told the people I was 42. I just told the people I was 42. I lied. I'm not 42. So shout out to that. I'm not 42. Yeah. I said I'm not 42. Yeah, Chad. See what I did was I lied, y'all. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Like the mama said on Friday. Yes, he did. Child, I am not 42. I know y'all like, well, how old is you then? How old is you? Y'all, somebody guess how old I am, because I want y'all to use y'all common sense. Go ahead, guess. Let me see how many of y'all got some common sense. You see? One of my favorite things in the world, by the way. Common sense is one of my most favorite things in the world. Hallelujah. Shout out to folks who got it. Because, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it's live, right, y'all? Having common sense is kind of live, right? Y'all know I don't know how to do no wings. I wish I knew how to do wings. Like, whoever be doing Nicki Minaj is fire, you see? So, shout out to Nicki. Shout out to Nicki. In honor of Nicki Minaj, we're going to put some wings on today, though. I said we just going to do some today. However they turn out is however they turn. Yeah. Yeah, like Gunna said. Nicki wings be fire as hell. Ooh, they do. I feel like Nicki Minaj wings. You see, they be like chef's kiss. And I feel like the whole industry be chasing them wings down. They do. I feel like anybody who be having their makeup done where they rocking wings, I be like, oh, I see what you tried to do, Miss Preston Curl. You had them on Nicki wings. You see, you tried to do. Yeah. You tried to do them on Nicki wings, you see? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So shout out to that. Yeah, shout out to that. I'll be like, okay, look, when I see you, I see you. You try to roll with the big dogs. Like Smokey said, I see you. I see you. I said, I just see you. You see? Child, y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't care. You see, one thing about the girl Shay Renee, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so shout out to that. Cause I will just do my motherfucking thing. I'm just gonna do my motherfucking thing. Regardless, you see. I said regardless. Try, but I want to learn how to do a Nicki Minaj. It just is what it is. They don't look like it is. They don't. I said, you want the truth, you gonna have to be able to handle it over here. You see? So shout out to that. Chat, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Chat, hit the like button. Listen, it just ain't giving. I said that it's just not gonna give. It's just not giving. But like, hey. At least I'm trying to learn a thing or two. You see? Yeah, shout out to that. Hold on. Usually every time I do my wings, that's what it be looking like too. That's what it be looking like too. So let me learn. Shoot, let me go ahead and learn a little something. I said in honor of Nicki Minaj. mm, mm. Cause that's my girl. It just is what it is. Hit the like button one time. I said that's my girl. If you rock with Nicki Minaj, hit the like button. Hit the damn like. You see, that's my girl. Yeah, it is what it is. That's my girl. Y'all just ain't gonna. Y'all ain't gonna be able to make me hate Nicki Minaj. Yeah, you see. So shout out to that. I said y'all just ain't gonna be able to do it. Yeah, nah, y'all just ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay. That's my girl. You know, it is what it is. I said, but ooh, Nicki. What's we doing? What is we doing? Nicki got me worried. She got me worried. Mm, mm. Here it is what it is. I guess Nicki then got worried. You see? And now she got me worried. Nicki, don't do us like that. Oh, girl, don't do us like that. Girl. Ooh, child. I said, Nicki, why? I feel like the daddy on Friday. Red daddy. Yeah. You see, I feel like I just want to go get her. I just feel like I just want to go get her. Because she over there messing with the folks. Yeah, it just is what it is. She over there messing with the folks. We all seen it. We saw it. It is what it is. She over there messing with the folks. Is that it? Is that the Nicki Minaj wing? Is that it, Miss Preston Girl? Let me see. I don't know, y'all. Like, listen, I'm not saying it's the Nicki Minaj wing, okay? You see what I'm not doing? I'm not getting cocky. I'm not going to get cocky with it. But I'm saying, that might look a little better than what I normally do, you see? Is it supposed to be that high? I think so. Oh, baby, I like it. You moving. You know, I don't know. I don't know, Pooper Stars. I probably did. I know that's right, Jade. Hey, Jade. Shout out today. You gaming? Hey, come through. Come through there, gamer. We got us a gamer in the building. Shout out to Jade and shout out to that. I think that's live. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm going to be talking about streamers today, y'all, right? And how they just, child, they jumping ship. They jumping ship. First of all, what is going on? Take the what and leave the what? Y'all, the industry. There I say it. Motherfucker is going down fast. For real. It's a sinking damn ship. I'm like Megan Thee Stallion. What the hell is you over here taking donations for? Girl. If you don't get you a goddamn microphone and start streaming like everybody else, I don't know what the hell Megan is doing. You see, almost like me. Ugh. Child, look, I said take the what and leave the what. Nicki. I said Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. Take the what and leave the what? Uh-huh. I said, now what the hell is going on? I started feeling like Ronald Isley. I said, what the hell is going on? Mm, mm. I said, take the what and leave the what? Why is Nicki doing this? Mm, mm. I want to know. I said, Nicki, what is going on with you? You see? What's going on with you? Like, it's a lot going on. And then I said, Drake. I told y'all that yesterday. But then I started rushing. Yeah, like somebody on vacation at the airport. I started rushing. Sure did. And you know what? I think my wings is something just ain't right. Yo, ooh, you see, it just ain't right. Hmm, interesting. Anyway, what was I telling y'all? Because Nicki Minaj jumped out the window yesterday. It is what it is. I said, ooh, ah, eek. The hell is going on? I said, now listen. Y'all ain't I'm already ready. I'm already ready. You see, because I ain't Kevin Gates. I am not Kevin Gates. I tell my audience all the time, no, absolutely not. This ain't Kevin Gates. You see, I done got tired. Okay? It is what it is. I'm tired. Already. That fast. I'm tired. The industry, they win me. They win me. They win me. Like a whole two-piece. I said, baby, y'all don't wear me out. Please don't wear me out. Please don't wear me out. Please, y'all. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. You see? Baby, these motherfuckers is busy. Ooh. Eek. I said, Nicki. I said, Nicki. Child, Nicki Minaj and dialed up the feds. That's not funny. That's just not the hell funny. Nicki said, you just wait right there. I'm coming for you. Miss Pressy Girl has dialed up the police. Ooh, oh, man. Child, why? See, what I did was, God damn it. What the hell? Say, what the hell? Y'all, somebody say, what the hell Leontay is she doing? I said, I'm trying to work. I said, la, 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 la. Babe, do something, please. I will just say this, though. All jokes aside, Nicki, a whole lot of people is coming to Houston and Texas. So, you know, there's that. You can always just jump the ship. Jump up jumps the boogie and boogie jumps the space. You see? I'm just saying, cause y'all stressing my girl. What y'all doing to Nicki? You see? I'm gonna need y'all not to do whatever it is y'all doing to Nicki. Yeah. You see, because at this point, it's y'all, okay? I just really, really refuse to believe that it ain't y'all. You see? So shout out to that. I said, I'm putting it out on the industry today. I said, I'm putting it out on y'all today. What are y'all doing? I said, what are y'all doing? It's something. Yeah, I said it's absolutely the hell something. Because Nicki said, someone please dial 911. You see? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I said, ooh. Eek. Had me driving. I said, what, Nicki? That ain't even your song. Hold on. I said, Nicki, that one belongs to Wycliffe, sis. What is we doing? What is we doing? You did dialed up the popo. I said, Nicki, I just did dialed up the. Nicki said, call the popo. I said, wait, Miss Pressy Girl. I said, wait. Baby, I thought starships was meant to fly, okay? Now you won't. Now we talking cop cruisers. Y'all just taking me out, you see. Yeah, that's what y'all doing. Like a good husband. You taking me out. Ooh, eek. Hit the like button. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I said, Nicki. I said, Nicki, Nicki, Nicki. The hell's going on with you? You see? Nicki said she about done playing. It just is what it is. She done got about done playing. Yeah, and just like Clarissa Shields, all the gloves come off. You see? It just is what it is. The gloves come off. Okay? Yeah, okay? I said, oh my God. Get Nicki Minaj some. Yeah. Get Nicki. I said, oh my God. Get Nicki Minaj some do college gear. Baby, because she's ready to duke it out. You see, Nicki ain't playing. Yeah, no. Ooh, speaking of Jay-Z, today, Jay-Z has court. Oh my God, Nicki Minaj is stirring up all of this while Jay-Z has court. Nicki. Child. Ooh, y'all. Get in here. Get in here. You see, it's an emergency. It just is what it is. It's an emergency. All right? I can tell you right now, state hip-hop. Hip-hop is in a state of emergency, goddamn. Yeah, hot damn. Here we go again, y'all. Y'all get the chat. How y'all feeling about the state of hip-hop? Y'all still want in? Because at this point, I'm like, look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away. Hey, look at all these rumors. Bitch can't take it no more. Hey. Ha! Woo! Baby, listen. Let me tell you, I can't even keep up, you see? Yes. Child, I can't keep up. I said, Nicki Minaj is on a wild clips. Someone please call 911. Ha! I said, OMG, get this woman on the remix. I said, oh, Lord. Take the what and leave the what? And all for the man to just, y'all saw what he did. Y'all saw what he did. Y'all saw what the man did. He, oh, Lord. That everybody talking about, he was talking about rap, Nicki. So now they calling Nicki an airhead. They just calling her down airhead. Nicki, he said, child. You know how when the thing go off when they running, they say pow. They say pow. They say pow. You see, right before she carry and all them Jamaican girls go to running. Yeah. You see, yeah. They say pow. You see, and they be like, you see. I said Nicki dropped the gun. She didn't hit no pow. I don't think she heard the pow. I don't think she heard the pow. I don't think she heard the pow. Superstars. You see? It just is what it is, child. Hold on. I cannot find my stuff. That's what it is. Hold on, y'all. I'm here, there, I'm everywhere trying to tell my story and I don't like it. Hold on, though. I'm almost done. I'm getting done. I'm getting all the way done. You see? Hold up. Like Jeezy said on the song, let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. You see? I'm going to have to get right, Jeezy. So shout out to that. Child. I said Nicki. I said Nicki. Child, it's a lot going on. I know one thing. Nicki ain't scared no more. You see, it just is what it is. She is finally ready to talk that talk like Rihanna has said. You see? So shout out to Nicki Minaj. Just shout out to that. I will say, I told y'all, I tell y'all all the time, right? I like how Nicki Minaj's husband, he be ready to get it on and poppin'. You see, I like that. How Chris Brown said, poppin'. Ooh, yeah. You see, he be like, that's my shouty. You see, yeah. I like that. I said, I like that. I like that. You see, yeah, I do. It is what it is. But poop stars. I was telling y'all. This is a different type of, you see. I just feel like Kenny ain't ready for no Jay-Z. You see? Yeah. Kenny don't know that he know nothing about no damn Jay-Z. You see? It's going to take a different type of fight, you know, to get at Jay-Z, Miss Preston Curl. So it is what it is. I'm a little worried, you know. I am a little worried. I will say this, though. The only good news about it to me is quiet as kept. Y'all know Nicki got, you know, I just feel like Drake, if that makes sense. First of all, I feel like Drake is behind all of these little online attacks. It is what it is. Hold on, can I say that? Can I say that here? Can I say that, YouTube? Y'all listening? Shout out to y'all. Jump in the comments. Chat. Hop in the chat. Say what's up to the chat, YouTube. Yeah. You see, I feel like there has been some ATTACKS going on, y'all, in the industry. I sure do. I sure do. They've been going on all week long. from Neon taking his ass over there to the Breakfast Club and getting it popping. Yeah, over there. Getting into it with Jess Hilarious to so Neon did all of that, right? He went over there and just did all of that. So from that, you know, and Aiden Rouse jumping online to him and Just Hilarious going head up. Talk about fuck you and fuck you. And before you knew it, both of them was like, and fuck you and fuck her too. Yeah, I said CeeLo Green, get them on the remix, you see. Yeah, a couple of songs got remixed this week. And I said, drag. Maybe I couldn't do nothing but think about drag. I don't like how fat this side is. I don't like how not precise that looks. You see Poopa Stars. But it is what it is. Like, I'm going to be right here today. So shout out to that. I'm going to be right here with y'all. And that's not saying that y'all don't deserve the best. You see? My absolute best. You see? So shout out to that. Like Sunday. Y'all do. But like at the end of the day, I'm a little rusty, I would say, with this look. It just is what it is. I'm a little rusty. And like I would really want y'all. I hope y'all just give me some grace. Cause like I don't even wear makeup no more for real. And I just want to thank y'all for real, for allowing me to tell my little story. Yeah, you want to hear it? Here you go. Shout out to all of y'all who came through. Y'all hit the like button. I appreciate you all. And I appreciate y'all for listening to me and rocking with me, you know, and let me play in my makeup today. It just is what it is. You see? Because I decided I just wanted to play in some makeup today. My look was looking a little boring to me, you see. And I just wanted to spice it up. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, yeah, so what had happened was, child, the man went online, child. It was a man. I just feel so sad. You know, I kind of feel sad and bad for Nicki Minaj, you know, because a lot of people keep saying, first of all, my what's the color is kind of dry, and I'm glad it's dry though. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it is, because the other one I got is too dang wet. You see, it's just wet, and it be having my eyes crying, like literally crying and watering, and it just gives too much. It just gives and does too much. So this one I'm gonna work with it. But anyway, so a man goes on live yesterday, right? It's a man on live. Well, I saw a clip of a man on live, right? And he's saying, Nicki, chill. He telling Nicki Minaj she need to chill. He like, you need to chill. That's what he told Nicki. He said, chill before you get put in the blender. And Nicki said, did you just throw me? And then, child, the gloves was off. The gloves came off after that. After that, Nicki Minaj tweeted, got on X, added, whatever you want to call it. She sent a note, a memo, a kite, however, whatever you want to call it. Okay. She said, someone please call 911. You see? I said, wait a minute. Is that about this? She got shut down. I said, hold on. I said, wait a minute. I said, nigga, that ain't even your damn song, sister girl. You see? I said, what is going on, Miss Person Girl? I thought you said starships was meant to fly. Nigga said, get some cop cars in this bitch too. You see? She said, get some cop cars in them too. She gonna make some cop cars fly too, you see? Playing with her, it just is what it is, yeah. So, that's what had happened. She called the police. She called FBI and the CIA, you see? And said, I'm ready to tell them what I know. I said, well, damn. My common sense tells me that's a lie, Nicki. Yeah. And shout out to that. I said that my common sense tells me you talk about you ready to choke. Oh. You ready to tell them what you know. I said, Nicki, don't so. Nicki, don't so. I know that's right, Jay. Shout out to that. Happy Friday. Be careful. Be careful. Do what you do. Do what you do. But watch them shows. Yes, see? Yeah, shout out to that. You be careful. But yeah, I said, Nicki. You just gonna call the police? You see? I said, you just gonna call the police? Like, I just... I was just worried. I said, I was just worried about sister girl. I mean, and she... Okay, this is the thing. She said... Because, okay, Nicki... According to Nicki, the man that said that has some type of ties to some crazy people. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. She called them shady. But like, yeah, no. If you calling 911 on somebody over the internet, like, yeah, you see, you a little bit worried. You kind of worried about what these folks got going. And yeah, according to Nicki, like, she was like, what blender? What blender and what man? You see, are we talking about Tory? See, I said, oh, you know. And now she done got the FBI involved, you know, probably ain't no turning back. You know what I'm saying? I bet you they was calling her at 7 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, they was probably knocking on her door, you know? And by now, Nicki probably on some, well, what happened was... But now, for real, just yesterday, though, she said she ready to tell them everything she knows. Shout out to that. Yeah. Nicki. I said, Nicki. You see? Called the police yesterday. Online. She did an online report. On, what's his name? TDE Mac Wop. Yeah, she did a report on him. Yeah, sure did. Yesterday. I said, eek. Had me dry heaving, you know? Because there's a lot going on. The man came right back and said, like, everybody, I think he said it. Or everybody else, you know, I don't know. But the whole internet was like, girl, he was talking about music. the hell going on with you? You see? Is everything all right, Nicki? Is everything okay at home? You know, they started ready to have her investigated. You see? Like they be doing Chris Shaw. Yeah, like they do Chris Shaw. Everybody was like, Nicki, the blender. That mean the blender that Drake ass just hopped out of, you see? Like, it didn't happen to you, so how fast y'all forget, you see? Like Drake, remember? Do you remember? Drake was just fighting for his life. In fact, Drake is starting to have but you know, it is what it is. Drake got them people in court right now, so he's starting to have a funky good time. It is what it is. I know that's right, Jay. He's starting to have a funky good time, right? Cause he got him scraping and then scrambling a little bit, I think, when it comes to court, you know? Like he said, he wanna see this, he wanna see that, he wanna see this, and he wanna see that. Yeah, Drake ordering up all kinds of shit right now. You see, it just is what it is. Ain't no telling what he ain't saw. You know, he got the court. He got the whole little courts and the paperwork in his hands. Okay, Kendrick is avoiding everything Drake got going on right now by being on tour. Yeah, it is what it is. Cause other than that, he be requesting his call logs and birth certificate too. You see? And so meanwhile too, he also like causing havoc in media. Cause y'all know he beefing with people. It just is what it is. He got a lot of people on his little get list, baby. Yes, y'all hit the like, but Drake got a lot of people that he tripping with. And the Breakfast Club, yeah, y'all know it. They know it. They know it. Let me just tell you this though. One thing that I don't like about the Breakfast Club, well, I won't say that, but it just seems like I be needing them to say stuff with their chest over there. You see, like I was trying to see why Just Hilarious was the one like getting into it with those guys. You see, the hey, shout out to you. Hey, shout out to you for jumping in my comments. Good afternoon. Happy Friday, too. It's going to be an amazing day. Claim it. You just got to claim it. You see? Yes, Miss Pressa Curl. Stuff just don't fall out the sky. Okay? And then, and I take it a step further. Things are going to come for you, right? They're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. You see? But you're going to have to be ready. You're going to have to be combative. I say you're going to have to beat the shit out of it. Yeah. So shout out to that. And be like, baby, anyway, let's continue. So, what had happened was Nicki Minaj dialed up the police yesterday. She said, stop, police. And you know what's crazy? I mean, this is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Well, I've been watching Cops lately. I know. That's the kicker. That's the fucking kicker. Y'all know I don't watch TV. Shout out to that. Y'all know I don't watch TV. All right, Jay. That's your business, okay? That's your business. Keep your business out of dialogue, like R. Kelly said. But so yeah. Y'all know I don't watch TV. It is what it is. I don't watch TV. Sure no. Cause you know, if you let me tell it, yeah. And you know I'm gonna tell you, right? TV is in the dumps. It is what it is. TV ain't got nothing going on right now. You see? Nothing. Not a thing. And yeah, that industry is scraping and scrambling. And it's sad too because like Let me find out the music industry is crashing and burning too right before our eyes. You see? It's seeming like it. I'm just saying. Remind you, I cannot see my makeup like I need to from this. Um, and yeah, I have. I've been watching Cops lately, child. Why? I do not know. It's just something I've been clicking on, and child, I be damn. I'm like, what? So Cops they made it on here too today. That's what I say. On Instagram with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj edition. And then you got all these people talking about ain't nobody protecting her. Um, um, you know, that might be true. That might be true, child. Where they at? You see? Yes. I'm gonna need y'all to pop out for Honey Boo Boo. It just is what it is. What the hell y'all doing? Birdman. You know? Because, like I said, Kenny can only do so much. You see? Kenny comes with a different type of protection. He don't know nothing about, you see, her industry. It just is what it is. Not to mention, Nicki Minaj man don't be online like that either. So he probably don't know half of what's going on. Only what she say. You know, like only what she say. He probably don't know nothing else that's going on. You see, like it's just different. Like 2 Chainz say, it's just different. I don't feel like, you know, Kenny can really help her too much. Right? Show you right. And then let's be real. I think Birdman them like they be scared too. It just is what it is. They be scared too. See, Nicki has the bobs, right? And the bobs make Nicki feel like seemingly. Okay, I'm not saying this is actual and factual. I'm just saying though, seemingly, the bobs make Nicki feel like Tony Montana. You see? It just is what it is. Like Scarface. You see? Like, what? Who y'all talking to? You know? It just is what it is. She is not alone, okay? Period. Yeah. Yeah, like Gunna said. And so, like, that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Nicki got the bobs that's gonna ride for her. You know what I'm saying? Like the song say, I'll ride for you, homie. I'll die for you, homie. I'll cry for you, homie. And like, yeah. You see? Birdman them don't know what that's at. Birdman them don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about you see? They don't know nothing about that. I'll take it a step further too. Birdman them in my most honest, humble opinion, you see. Because I don't know this to be a fact. This is just an assumption of mine. You see, like I don't come for me behind no assumption. You see, it just is what it is. Don't file no lawsuits behind no assumption. Because I'm gonna make it be flat out and clear. This is what I assume. I assume that Birdman them know a thing or two about blackmailing and blackballing. You know, and I ain't talking about the ones that they be having jingling with them every day either. I'm talking about the industry type of thing. You see? Yeah. And so, like, with that being said, like, I think they know what it's like to shut people out of the industry, and they don't be trying to have themselves nor their artists shut out of the industry. You know, it just is what it is. It's almost like Colin Kaepernick. That's a good example. You know what I'm saying? I know we was just talking about Colin Kaepernick yesterday. And so it's like almost like an NFL player, right? Thinking he finna shake up some shit amongst the owners. The owners don't play that. You know what I'm saying? They don't play that. Like they have some type of unity. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, yeah, you know, um, Birdman don't have some type of unity, you know, amongst the same people that Drake is tripping with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like they can't, to me, they can't do nothing for Drake. You know, and Nicki Minaj, because it is what it is. Like, okay, now y'all beefing with our peers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beefing with, you know, it is what it is. The people that we be having to rub shoulders with, you know, get along with, play nice with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's nothing they could do to help him. Shoot, that's why, you know, Drake took the route that he took. He went to court. You know. Where I suggest Nicki Minaj need to go. It is what it is. If Nicki Minaj feels like Jay-Z really, really owes her some money, girl, why not just put on your good clothes? You see, just put on your good clothes and take them to court. Like let me tell you something. We are living in the day and age of the courthouse. Yeah, I said it yesterday. Lord, we living in the age and the day of the courthouse. You see, it just is what it is. Like the courts is getting a shine right now, okay? For real. They getting their money. Courts is busy. Goddamn me. I said YMLE ain't the only one in court right now. You see, it just is what it is. Like everybody is going to court. You know, like what's another case? What's another filing? You know, it's almost like Nicki, man, go ahead on. I mean, the truth be told, I'm just saying, cause see, that's the thing about me. Like I can like you, and love you to death, and still keep it all the way real with you. It just is what it is. Keep it all the way 100% real with you. You know. See, some people don't know how to do that. It's an art. That is an art. You know what I'm saying? Being that true to it. Yeah, and new to it. You see, I mean, not new to it. You see, you got to be true to it, not new to it. And when you like truly, like, I don't know how to say it, but when you are authentically yourself, you just say what you feel. You know, it is what it is. Like you don't have to bend. You don't have to hide behind no bushes. You know what I'm saying? And necessarily bend no corners. You know, it just is what it is. And the truth of the matter is, girl, go to court. You see, go to court, or it's either go to court or you feel like this ain't no good case. One or two. I mean, one out of the two. Either go to court, you feel like you can't win, or you necessarily don't want to do it. For real. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it seems like. It gives like, Jay-Z, if you don't give me my money, I'm going to take you to court. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, if you don't give me my money, I'm going to expose you. Jay-Z, if you don't give me my money, I'm going to drag you and your whole company down. You know, it's almost like, and it's like, girl, just take him to court. You know what I'm saying? Because this man ain't like, Nicki, he just got a lot going on. You know, and you just, I get it. Nicki want to be, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. She probably like, shoot, you made me your public enemy. You know what I'm saying? one-on-one. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? Nicki like, what's up? But I feel like Jay-Z like, girl, get in line. You see? Get in line. There's so many motherfuckers mad at me, including you. You see? Like I don't think he care like that. I don't think he care. He care. He care. You know what I'm saying? I do think he care enough to like do what he do, whatever that is. We don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We can only go by what they say he be doing. And according to Nicki Minaj, I ain't never heard her say Jay-Z be doing stuff, but I have heard her say, I'll just put two and two together. She be saying about people stopping bags and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if he be behind the scenes stopping your bag and all of that, I feel like, yeah, he got time for that. You know? But he don't. It's just something about Jay-Z in the way Beyonce give it up. They don't really be addressing stuff in the public. Now I will say this though. Somebody just said recently that eventually Jay-Z is gonna have to address Nicki Minaj. That's what somebody just said recently. They said because it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just too much. She just doing too much. She's saying too much. How y'all feel about that, chat? Do y'all agree? Nathan said they don't address things in the public because why should they do it in the public? Things are better in private. Yeah, I know. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? From a professional standpoint, of course, right? From a professional standpoint. And I take it a step further, like, you know, like if you get into it with somebody over the phone today, you're going to say, I'm going to come to your house and I'm flattening all your damn tires tonight. Or you just going to go flatten the tires, you see? Or you going to tell them, motherfucker, you're coming. You know, it's just like, it's common sense. They get, he allegedly be behind the scenes with it, you know? And I can see how behind the scenes with it can make a person, drive a person crazy too. It is what it is. Now, if Nicki popping off in public, you might have to. But Nathan Schrader said, but I don't know. You don't know what she's saying. Shoot, Nicki's saying a lot. A whole lot. Shoot. A whole lot. Like Jay-Z owe her money. Millions and millions of dollars, and to me seemingly kind of trying to tie him into all this other stuff too. Like I said, like you know, stopping people bags behind the scenes and all of this other stuff. But the truth of the matter is it's also kind of confusing too, right? It's almost confusing too because Nicki seemingly has an issue with Roc Nation too. You know what I'm saying? So she accusing Jay-Z of stuff and his company, you know, and the lady. She, you know, the lady. She worried about the lady business too. Child, it's a lot. When I say it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. Like somebody said that the industry is in shambles right now. And for that, baby, listen, with that, I have to agree. I feel like all these people better be careful. It just is what it is. All of them better be careful. For real. Because I told y'all, like, I don't know what's going on. Some of these people seem like they trying to get their money back. Yeah. How does someone that rich not pay his debts? You know, it's crazy, but I can only imagine like what people deal with behind the scenes, y'all, you know, because the truth of the matter is like, how can I put it? How can I put it? Like, you just would be surprised. For instance, this is a good example, right? Like, somebody, you could see somebody doing something and you automatically think they getting paid, and then what if they not though? Because the industry don't always work like that. Sometimes I feel like they don't pay you for every single thing. Sometimes they just be like, nah, I'm just, you using my platform, you know. So you'll be surprised. And then I'll take it a step further, you know. Jay-Z, it's possible that like he feels like people like Nicki Minaj and stuff like that is like his peers, you know. And so, or like little people, you know, like little people. And so on the cool, let me just keep it real, for real. On the cool, you never know what Jay-Z is thinking. He could have been thinking like, I'm gonna pay her. You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna pay her. You know? Um, who knows? Maybe he was like, I sold title for 800 million, you know? And I was in 5 years, I got this business deal that's when I sold title in 5 years, I was gonna double that. You know what I'm saying? And then after 5 years, I was gonna double that, and then that's when I was gonna pay everybody their money back. I mean, you just never know. That's the thing, when somebody owes you, like, I'm not gonna say they have forever to pay you back, but like, to owe somebody is really like a forever thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I never paid you back, then I really kind of owe you forever, you know, in a sense. So, like, my thing is, in Jay-Z's defense, he could be like, girl, I was still gonna pay you. You know, like, you petty. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You know? I was gonna get right back. And then I'll take it a step further too. You know how some people be like, now you ain't getting shit, you know? Cause like how you handled it. Then you got people like that too. You see, Nathan? That's probably why he I mean, it is what it is. Like, have you ever, like, most of us have either dealt with something like that or been done like that. You know what I'm saying? Where people have the power to like do something shitty, you know what I'm saying? And they do it. I mean, it is what it is. Uh Shoot. I remember, let me tell you something. I remember my last apartment I moved out of, not to even, take y'all up and through there like that. But nah, the truth of the matter is, last place I moved out of, you know what I'm saying? I was so cool with this man. I did everything I could, you see, to get my damn money back. Man, that man was like, I ain't paying you that motherfucking money back. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I should have just handled them. You know what I'm saying? I would have been better off just handling them rough from the get go. Like, yeah, I did what I was supposed to. I did what I was supposed to do. I expect my money. You know what I'm saying? And no later than 3 days. If you don't send me my money in 3 days, you just a bitch ass nigga who, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, Lord, my bad. At least y'all know how I give it up when I'm mad. Yeah, if you don't give me my money back in 3 days, then you just a B-I, hold on, B-A-N. That's what you is. You a B-I-N. You see? You see? They never had the intentions on giving me my shit back anyway. It just is what it is. You got some people like that too, though. You know? But the truth of the matter is, how much you want to bet? Because Nicki, I don't believe she the only person, right? Right? I don't believe she the only person that Jay-Z owes from this title situation. So the truth of the matter is, he probably gonna end up paying them other people and still make Nicki wait, or make Nicki take it to court, make Nicki take it all the way there. You know, it just is what it is. I mean, you got people like that. Yeah, truth be told, you got people like that. But at the end of the day, this is my thing. Take them to court. You know, truth be told, just taking them to court is it's like this. either taking them to court or just saying no. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the peace would have been the best route to take. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly Nicki and Jay-Z took it a different route. You know what I'm saying? And these two really been beefing. They have. They've been beefing, truth be told, behind the scenes. And now it's just boiling over. It's spilling over. And then I take it a step further. Jay-Z got his own, he got things to worry about. Like, I feel like Jay-Z got bigger fish to fry than Nicki Minaj. And she just like a net. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, she like a net at a barbecue. You know, like she just buzzing around. You know what I'm saying? She a problem. She creating a problem. And if you ask me, it's just it's Drake. I feel like it's Drake doing. I do feel like Drake is putting Nicki Minaj up to this right now. I do. Whether like she knows it or not, you know, but I just feel like it's not coincidental that like all of these people that's for Drake is just coming out and talking. You know what I'm saying? Like academics and Aiden Rouse. You know, like these people, like Aiden Rouse. Man, Aiden Rouse, if you ask me, he is like down there flipping his brand upside down for Drake. It is what it is. Yeah, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. You see? For Drake. Like, he is so weird. I don't care who you ask. It's just me and my humble opinion today. Jump in chat. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Aiden Rouse is weird to me. He is. Like, he too invested. You know what I'm saying? He too invested. Like, I'm not investing in nobody beef. You see? It just is what it is. I'm not getting myself in nobody beef. You know? Hence why I'm not taking Nicki Minaj's side today either. And that's my girl. You know, and I really do feel sorry for Nicki. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get into that a little bit more in a minute. But like, no. The truth be told, man, this stuff is sad. But like I'm invested in seeing what, you know, like what comes about. The outcome. The solution. That's about it. I'm not invested into nobody's beef. I'm not jumping into nobody's beef, you know? And one thing about me, like I said, I can like you and I can really like you. You know what I'm saying? But I can still, like, hold you accountable. And I can also, like, talk about you, right? From a truthful standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be no, oh man, she biased. She like da 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 da. So you can't believe what she say about da 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 da. See, like, nah, ain't nobody finna do me like that. Cause I say what I wanna say. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna talk that talk. Just like I told y'all, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like Megan Thee Stallion. That's my girl. But then at the same time, so I told y'all out the rip, I didn't like the way she was acting with Clay. I did not like the way she was acting like a little hoochie mama with Clay Thompson. Like, no, ma'am, Pam, sit down. That wasn't cute to me. I didn't like how Megan was acting. All in his lap, acting all loosey goosey. Like, girl, no. You know, I'm like, Megan, have some class. You know what I'm saying? You ought to have a little class with this one. You know? It is what it is. Like, I can't explain it, but girl, like, don't be acting like, child, don't be running around here acting like Sukiyana. You see, it just is what it is. You know? Like, Clay, I child almost got the man Clay Aikman. But, Clay Thompson is a very classy man. You know what I'm saying? That's a classy man. Like, girl, chill. You see? Um, I don't know. You know, I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like there's a time and a place. You know, there's a time and a place. There's always gonna be a time and a place. And like Megan was, I don't know. I can't explain it. For me, she was just doing too much. But yeah, not to switch gears or get lost in the sauce or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just felt the need to tell y'all like that's how, you know, like that's how I ride. Shoot, I'm gonna be truthful first. I gotta keep it real with myself first. I can't be, you know what I'm saying, trying to sugarcoat and stuff like that. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, shoot. It just is what it is. I just needed her to act. I need her to act a little better than what she was acting. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, that is Klay Thompson. Don't be treating him like that's no damn jello ball or some shit, you see? Like, I mean, it just is what it is, you know? Like that what Megan was doing, that was jello ball behavior all day. You know? Hell, and we ain't even seen Rashida playing and gyrating all in his lap. So I mean, it is what it is, child. But yeah, uh, you know, it's not what you do, it's how you do, right? And as far as Nicki Minaj goes, I just feel like, man, they in the industry. It is what it is. They in an industry where, truth be told, I be feeling like they be expecting for them to shut up, you know, about a lot of stuff. I told y'all that. One thing about the industry, one thing about the industry, and one thing about the industry. The industry, to me, they love people who can keep a secret. You got to be able to keep a secret in the industry. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just running your mouth. You know, you can't. You can't be just running your mouth. You got to be able to keep a secret. You know what I'm saying? If you expect to be invited, if you expect to be coming back, you know. So that's the thing. You know, that's the only thing. And truth be told, I think Nicki was trying to avoid all of this. You know, truth be told, I don't think Nicki Minaj wanted to deal with whatever was gonna come with being an enemy of Jay-Z's, right? But I think, you know, it is what it is. Ultimately, I feel like she made the decision. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. She made the decision. She jumped in the car, jack, and kept her foot on the gas. You see, it just is what it is. Ultimately, she made the decision to Nicki low key. She low key like, no, not really. Nicki be loud, you know. She don't necessarily know how to keep it on the down low, like R. Kelly said, you know. Not to mention, I feel like they all be doing stuff, you know. Yeah, I feel like they all be doing stuff. You see. So, you know, that's my thing with Nicki Minaj too, though. You know, like you see they talk that talk like Rihanna said, but are they hands clean? And I don't necessarily think they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, this is a prime example right here. Why Megan Thee Stallion ain't never been on Casanat show? Yeah, no. See, people can say that's because of Casanat all day long, but like, no, I think it's like been spoken. Like, yeah, you rocking with me, you rock with me. You rock with me and you rock who rocks with me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Nicki Minaj got that kind of pull over tonight his whole show, because I don't think she does. Like, I feel like, in other words, I feel like Kyle gonna do what he wanna do. You know, if that makes sense. I do. But I think, like I said, there's some type of, like, even if it's never been said, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe Kai be saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan ain't welcome over here. You know what I'm saying? And neither is Kendrick. You know, maybe he do that type of stuff on his own. I don't know. But I will say this, like, I be paying attention to that type of stuff. And yeah, you know, the whole industry seemed like it's kind of clicked up a little bit. It is what it is. So you mean, you know, when you say stop in a bag, do you mean like that? You know what I'm saying? Because Megan Thee Stallion can go and get her a bag with Casanat. Why she ain't made one yet? She can also get a bag with DDG. Why she ain't made one yet? You see what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I mean, bags get stopped in the industry. It just is what it is. Nicki know that though. Nicki knows that, and if she's ever had anything to do with somebody, you know, an opportunity getting taken from somebody, then, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm gonna need some of y'all to sit some of this stuff out y'all be complaining about. It just is what it is. Like, for real. Like, for real. You cannot be doing the same stuff and then, you know, come to the internet crying. It just is what it is. But yeah, baby, Sneaksy said someone call 911. Because she was worried about somebody, you know, just playing with her life. It just is what it is. You know, essentially playing with her life. Somebody named Mac Wap, a TDE member, and I was thinking, like, Nicki, did you stretch before you hit that reach? You know, it just seemed like a reach. You know, it did. Now I understand what she was saying. You know, but put in a blender can mean so many things. It can. Now, a lot of people were saying that they talking about put in a blender, like, rap wise, but it's like, who gonna put Nicki in a blender? You know, like, we don't know though. We don't know, because I'm gonna keep it real. Just like I feel like Drake forgot and didn't know what the industry had in store for him. You just never know. Yeah. Shout out to that. Because I was thinking about Drake earlier today, and Drake got a new song out that I like. I don't know what it's called. I like the beat though. I like the vibe a lot. And I'm just like, Drake just gotta get back to what he gotta get back to. Because the truth of the matter is there I say, you want the truth, you gonna have to handle it with me, damn it. The truth of the matter is, it ain't no putting no belt to ass to Kendrick Lamar. Like, it just is what it is. Like, some people, have you ever experienced somebody that could fight really good, but people be saying they just ain't met they match yet? Yeah, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to rapping, Drake met his match. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, that man ain't fucking with Kendrick Lamar, okay? Yeah, like Gunna said, baby. Truth be told, I thought about that yesterday, but that doesn't take away what Drake can do, right? And Drake's ability, you know, to rap, and, you know, what his gifts and his talents and what he do bring to the table, right? All that just means is, man, he damn near fucking with a battle rapper. Like, there ain't no win in that. Bye. See you later. You see? It just is what it is. I thought about it. Like, Kendrick is a different type of rapper. You see? Yeah. You know, like, You know, Kendrick say he like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type of rap. You know, that's a different type of rap. That's a different type of rapper. I'll take it a step further. Like, it's kind of like Papoose. Y'all know Papoose is really, really good at battle rap. Really, really good at a battle rap. Extremely good. And that's why it's not surprising that Remy Ma started messing with another person that is too. You see, she like that. She like that. It's just what it is. Like, that's what, she is attracted to. Um, but yeah, when it comes to Drizzy though, like You see, stop the car. It just is what it is. Damn it, stop the car. Uh, but Nicki calling the feds. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, the industry is tanking right before our eyes. There, I said it. The industry is tanking right before our eyes. And I'll take it a step further. Y'all know what I think going on too? A damn lot. You see, a whole damn lot. Joe Budden even just came out and said that, like, these days, rappers' careers aren't even going that long. He was like, the longevity for these rappers is in a crazy place. He was like, some of these people was just so hot, and like, and I saw some people named a couple of people. Some of them was like Lotto. Lotto. They said Lotto and Baby. And I'm like, dang, it don't matter which baby you put on it. Both of them career is like not the same. I like a Sab. Oh, you like ASAP. Okay. Okay, okay. Uh the industry is crazy right now though. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, truth be told, I think that, like, folks is scraping and scrambling. Yeah, it just is what it is. Like Diddy said, just like motherfucking Diddy said. Yeah, I think music is in an extremely crazy place, y'all. I think they not saying nothing though. You know, they not saying nothing. But remember, let me tell you something. Just a couple of years ago, I was like, oh my God, something is going on with the music industry, to where, like, they falling back on artists, and they opening the floodgates to these Caribbean vibes, like, people. That's you don't need no other body. You see, remember when they had Tim's and all of them? They had a really big run. I was worried about music then. I told my audience. You see, I was like, okay, something going on. I heard that, like, American artists is getting pushed to the back burner. Okay, so they tried that. You see, and that didn't necessarily work. That didn't necessarily come in and save the artistry. The industry. I do think it made them some money though. But truth be told, I think they not making the money that they used to make, and so that's why I say, when I said folks is scraping and scrambling, I do believe that. You see, I do. I believe it's a bunch of backbiting going on. Mm, mm. Um, like how Gloss said, it is what it is. Folks ain't able to make music. They getting shelved. Child, they like, you know what I'm saying? Folks is losing deals. No longer getting signed. You know what I'm saying? Almost like how when COVID came around, it knocked the movie industry out. The movie industry changed. Them folks went on strike. They started demanding this. They started demanding that. Child, now the film is drying up. Film is drying up. So the one from the Cosby's probably ain't the only one that we gonna see at Trader Joe's. It just is what it is, because, like, movies, that industry is trash right now too. A lot of people, I keep telling y'all, TV is in the dumps. It is what it is. TV is in the dumps. Y'all know it was a man just recently like trying to sue some networks, I believe, right? Because he feel like he got bamboozled. Of course you got bamboozled because TV is in the dumps. Like I dare I say it, like I wouldn't want to buy no channel right now. It just is what it is. Maybe certain ones. But for the most part, I wouldn't want to buy nothing to do with no damn TV. You see, not no BT, not no MTV, none of them. Because I feel like all of them is in hot water. That whole industry is, you know. And I started to think the same thing about the music industry. It is what it is. So I don't care how much they go to twerking and how much they go to working. Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, or Cardi B, none of them. All of them together, put together, they ain't gonna be able to say what's going on, you know? So I feel like these folks better be, you know, just figuring it out, you know? It is what it is, figuring it out. Because I feel like they're gonna be doing any and everything they can do to, like, not have to cut these checks. You see, excuse me. So it is what it is. Another reason why I feel like Nicki Minaj is coming out and being more comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with all of this happening, right? For real, because like, man, the giants, right? They being taken out. It just is what it is. And I said, oh my God, maybe Diddy is somewhere laughing. Yeah, because y'all remember that phone call that leaked from him in jail? He told his kids, it's okay. We're going to get the last laugh. You see? Yeah. I'm like, Lord, like, was he right? And then somebody else was saying that, like, you got people saying, somebody was saying that, like, as far as Nicki Minaj goes, too, if you gonna live in LA, then you gotta know the politics of it. You gotta understand how things work. And they was basically saying that, like, that ain't no good look for New York. I'm like, ugh, you know, I don't know what to say about that. You know, I don't know what to say about that because I don't really know too much or nothing about nothing. You know, like that. But I will say this, you know, that made me feel a little bad for Nicki Minaj. It is what it is. Because basically the way they put it is actually, if you're going to live in L.A. and hide in the hills, that's the way they put it, then you pretty much got to know the way things work. And I was like, wow. You know, I'm like, what do that mean? You know what I'm saying? Because L.A. is something else. You know, they are. And that's what I had to think about. That's what I had thought about too. Nicki Minaj got to be careful with that. Shoot. You know, I feel like she got to be careful with that because she started reaching out to a lady that's way in Florida. I'm not saying she can't do nothing, but again, she's way in Florida. A representative. You in New York, Jade? Shout out to Jade for jumping in my comments, keeping it popping too. She keeping it popping. I know that's right. You in Australia? I know that's right, Jade. Yeah, I like you, Miss Preston Curl. Yeah, because you like to talk that talk. I know that's right. Why you say welcome to New York? Listen to you. Somebody said, okay. What you know about in America? Okay. But I'm like, wow, y'all, this is really sinking. It seeming like it's really sinking right in front of our eyes, though. For real. It's going down. It's that song. Uh-huh. Yeah. Where the players play. Hey. I said it, though. I was like, well, seemingly. It seems like everybody's starting to come for Jay-Z now. So, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. That's all like, okay, is Diddy somewhere laughing for real? Did y'all know what else I thought about too? See, like I like Jay-Z. Y'all know that's my boy. That's my boy. You see? But I'm not here to like jump in anything he got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to come to his defense. Okay, I'm not an attorney. You see, it just is what it is. I'm not an attorney, and I'm not one of his. uh, So with that being said, you know, I can be real and I can say that, like, I hope they don't find Lil Mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope they don't find Lil Mama, because it is what it is. In my hearts of our hearts, Jay-Z, like, Lil Mama was popping. Her lip gloss, everything. Her career, everything. It was popping. And then when she made Jay-Z mad, seemingly something happened to her career. It just tanked. You see, it just tanked after she got on stage. Uh-huh. I'm like, ooh, hey, you know, I'm like, don't let Lil Mama come out and tell her piece. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Why everybody compare rhymes with Toy Stories. You see, it just is what it is. Why everybody comparing they little combat stories, you know, with Jay-Z right now. Things that they had to survive. You see? Mm, mm. Child, right now, this is surviving Jay-Z. Surviving Jay-Z. Jay-Z better Jay-Z, for him, it's surviving 2025. Ooh, it can look like it's coming for you, ho. It just it look like it's coming for you, Jay-Z. So anyway, right before our eyes, it's crumbling. It's crumbling, y'all, for real. His is gonna either be in trouble. Jay-Z, what you saying? You think Jay-Z gonna get in trouble? Or they try to make him feel that way? Yeah, definitely, for sure. That's why I said I wonder what Diddy take is on it. You know? Uh I mean, my common sense tells me he probably feel a little bad for Jay-Z, even just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, dang, it's crazy. I think he feel like it's crazy what's happening. You know what I'm saying? He gotta feel like a victim in a sense. And I'm like, man, do y'all see this? It's just going on, though, chat. This is crazy. Now I see why some of y'all just be like, stop the car. You see? Yeah, just stop the car. And y'all be wanting Rihanna to get back in it, Jack, and put her foot back on the gas. Rihanna, you see? If you ask me, Rihanna be like, I'm free from the BS. It is what it is. Not to mention, Rihanna did what a lot of people can't do. You know, a lot of people can't do. She jumped industries. You know what I'm saying? She was able to get her a product that actually, you know, is like, you know what I'm saying? Riri, that's right. Jay-Z better get to work now. He better, like, just like That's not funny. But for real, just like Diddy did, he better start trying to right his wrongs and, just get right. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeezy said, let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Baby, that's what Jay-Z better be trying to do. You see? Mm-mm. It just is what it is. Because, like, yeah, something tells me that the car might be coming for him next, Jack Jack. It just is what it is. Because all of this is crazy. Yeah, all of it. But then again, if you ask me, it's almost like Drake got something to do with it. It's almost like he like a little puppet master or something like that, just behind the scenes with it. Especially that stuff that happened at the Breakfast Club. Like I meant to talk to y'all about it. And I wish I would have the other day, because I felt like I was way more informed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go over the conversation again. Like, I don't even know what Neon said. I think Neon said something about the N-word, right? I think he used to use it or something like that. And I think Jess was kind of like checking him about it, you know? And I think they kind of didn't, they were getting into it a little bit, okay, about that. And so then here comes Aiden in the chat, cussing up a storm. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying F the Breakfast Club and all of that. And the truth of the matter is, I feel like that's how Drake feels. Drake is upset with the Breakfast Club. You know? Drake, cut it out. At the end of the day, these people don't owe you nothing. Shoot. Like, I feel like if they wasn't if they not he's you. I said UMG, you know what I'm saying, the company that he's suing, his management or his label, then let it go. Shit, like Usher said, let it burn. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he this is I can see it taking all of his energy. He just using too. You did. So what ended up stopping you, Jade? Let me say this though. I just feel like it's taking up too much of his energy. Like he just got too many people on his list that he kind of, he tripping with. Like, who does that? But at the end of the day, I am old school. You know what I'm saying? I have been here a while. And I didn't always feel like that. Shoot. I didn't care. I didn't care. I still don't really care about having an extra op or nothing like that, But I just conduct myself differently. It is what it is. But yes, Neon and Jess at the Breakfast Club. Now, I do wish that the men would have been more vocal in that. Because now I feel like if it's anybody that anybody is upset with, it's probably Jess, So here they go again. That's just my only problem. I feel like they kind of left Jess out to hang or almost be like the foul person for all of that was going on. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, shout out to that. Um, and I said, yeah, Drake. I feel like Drake was behind it. For real. But I feel like what's kind of handled it good though. She was like, yeah, Peaches, come get your rock wilders. It is what it is. Now another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about today was gonna be Cardi B. Cardi B. Now I don't know if I talked to y'all about Cardi B yesterday. I do not remember. But I know I had her on the list to talk about, and I think I forgot to talk about her. I don't remember. Is that right? Child, how many roommates you got? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, wait. I know that's right. That's what he should listen. Yeah. How many roommates do you have out there in Australia, Jade? Let me know. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi. Oh, okay. That was your friend's place. Okay. Okay. Uh, no one. I live alone. I know that's right. Ooh. Okay. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Real quiet and stuff. Mm. Make sure you get you some flowers, okay? Put you some flowers on your kitchen counter. Now, anyway, it's just something about the atmosphere. Yeah, get in the comments, type atmosphere. But anyway, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. I think they are a stunt. I do. Shout out to that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You see? But what I can say is, though, for me, it's starting to give PR. Yeah, it's starting to give PR stunt. It's starting to give PR front at the moment, child. Hold on. Let me get my energy drink real quick. Because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. It's Friday. And I'm ready to hang, pick up my girls and hit the party swing. Oh, night. Oh, it's alright. Yeah. Yeah. TGIF, y'all. TGIF. Shout out to everybody who here today. I know that's right. Y'all hit the like button, okay? Y'all hit the like button and don't forget to jump in my comments. But more importantly, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, okay? Shout out to that. And if you already did subscribe, welcome back. Welcome back, okay? Shout out to you for coming up in the building. Now listen, what was I telling y'all? Let me take a vitamin real quick, too. You see? Yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to your girl being healthy or whatnot. But anyway, no, seriously, because y'all know I was getting sick. Y'all know that. My audience know that. I be getting sick sometimes. And y'all, ever since I've been taking these vitamins, I have not got sick. Okay. Baby, so shout out to that. Shout out to a girl's health, okay? It just is what it is. And I'm gonna need to keep that going. I'm gonna absolutely need to keep that going when it's cold air come back in. You see? When it come back in, my friends. So shout out to that. But anyway, listen, Cardi B. Cardi B. Yeah, you Miss Pressica. Come here. You see? Come here. I'm gonna need you to just wait right there. Cause I'm coming for you. Now, y'all, I'm starting to believe Offset. When Offset said, you see, that Cardi B is like trolling us. with Stefon Diggs, how Offset said that like this is PR. I'm starting to believe it. Okay, it just is what it is. Now I do think Cardi B and Stefon talk. I do. I think they talk. You know what I'm saying? I even think they're extremely like friendly, you know, if you will. But I don't know, y'all. Inserts the Shannon Sharp meme. I said, I don't know. You know, it's just giving not together. You know what I'm saying? It don't give together. It don't give relationship for real, if that makes sense. Which, when we think about it, we know damn well Cardi B shouldn't be in a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't. She married. It's weird. Now I know all the kids who don't respect marriage and don't really know much about it, the Generation Morant folks. You know, I know that they, you know, want Cardi to be in another relationship, but the truth of the matter is Cardi shouldn't be in another relationship. You know, she shouldn't, child. That's the truth. You want the truth? Y'all gonna have to be able to handle it over here. I promise you that. So anyway, no, I don't feel like uh she should even be in a relationship. And I don't think she is. So shout out to that. I don't think she is. I feel like this is promo. You know what I'm saying? It's album time. People are nosy. What's that, Jade? Girl, and I appreciate you for being here and jumping in my comments. We having a whole conversation. Oh, is that right? Like what? Where they get Fiji water from? Child, I don't believe it. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah. Cause he still be texting bitches. Yeah, like China said. See, this man still be texting other bitches. You see? Mm, mm. And he all outside with them and stuff, you know? And I'm just like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I don't believe it. It is what it is. Until this baby come out here. Yeah. Y'all know that they think Cardi B pregnant with another baby. It is what it is. Word on the Cardi B is they think Cardi B got another bun in her oven. Now, again, I don't know. I don't know. I will say it looked like it. You see, it down show look like it. Matter of fact, y'all make sure y'all follow my blog today, okay? It's my comment section. One word, all together, one word. My comment section on Instagram. I'm gonna post a video of Cardi B. She you see, it just is what it is. To me, she looked pregnant. But I'm gonna say this. Like like Offset said, all of my hoes to my hoes, and they know all of my hoes, that's for sure. I said, child, that ain't nobody but Offset, baby. You see, it just is what it is. That's Offset, babe. But like, nah, you know, I don't know. For real. For real, for real. All jokes aside, I don't know if Cardi B is even pregnant. Like I said, she could be stunned like her daddy. You see, it just is what it is. You know, maybe she teaching these young girls how to stunt. Okay. Um, who knows? Cause like I said, who knows? Like, we just don't know. We just don't know. It could be a bun in Cardi B's oven and it could not be. But she does look pregnant. I will say this. She looks pregnant. She's acting pregnant. She's walking pregnant. You see? But like again, it could be our marketing. It could be our marketing. I don't know. How about this? I'm not believing Cardi B and Stefon is together. You see, until they do one or two things. Either get a baby together, have a reality TV show together, or something. I'm gonna need y'all to show me that y'all really sitting in this tree. Other than that, we just gonna take things with a grain of salt, okay? How about that, audience? You see? Yeah, how about that? You see? Because I said they not finna just do us no any old kind of way, okay? Yeah. Or they're not finna make me feel like I believe any old kind of thing either. Um, Now, Jade, that's not what I'm talking about, okay? I need you to stick to the topic, okay? Shout out to that. You're gonna have to stick to the topic, baby. Yeah. Yeah, like Gunna said. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, you gonna have to stick to the topic, baby. Yeah, yeah. Cause YouTube, it is what it is. YouTube got rules, right? They got rules and they got guidelines, okay? They got certain things that they want us talking about and certain things that they don't want us talking about, right? So I need you to stay on topic, okay? Because I don't want to. Yeah. So anyway, um, I sure wish my boo boo would come through here and mod my chat. I just need my chat modded. But anyway, y'all. Like I was saying, because today gonna be a wonderful, lovely day. It is what it is. A lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day. A lovely day. Shout out to that. A lovely day. So anyway, and then I know that. I know that's right, Jay. I like that song too. Um, what was I telling y'all? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. You see, I will say this though. Cardi B is man, that lady is great. You see, at marketing. Absolutely wonderful. Great. Extremely great. Extremely good. And Cardi B is a Libra too, so I feel like she can hang. You know what I'm saying? She can motherfucking hang for sure. But I don't know. I'm not buying that this is a real deal square business relationship with her and Stefon Diggs. Who knows though? It could be. It could be. Like what if he just sowing his oats without the wild? Like what if he just like what if they just came to some type of agreement? You say Cardi is hilarious. She is. Like, what if they just came to some type of agreement? Like, we just gonna take it slow, We just gonna slow this thing all the way down and get to know each other. No pressure. Because the truth of the matter is, boyfriend and girlfriend comes with a lot of pressure, right? Because once I say you my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend, then here comes the commitment without marriage. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? Who knows? Does Cardi B really want that? Cardi B might not really want that. She might not really want to be tied down right now to nobody. coming from being married. You know what I'm saying? She coming off of years and years and years of hopefully, you know, being in a committed, faithful relationship. You know what I'm saying? She probably ain't in no rush to try to be faithful to somebody that ain't even her guy. You know? Even though she keeps saying her dude. She keep calling him her dude. But again, somebody type more than that. I said this is gonna take more than that. I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting not to believe it. But it is what it is. Who knows? You know? Because I just told Megan the Stallion yesterday that like it's okay to like not show us what's going on in your private life. It's fine. I promise you it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like you are enough. You are enough. You don't have to drown us with, you know, clay. We get it. You got clay laid up in your bed. Nice look. We get it. That's a nice look. Now at this point, everybody is just like looking at you like a candle. Like, just don't blow it. You see? Just don't blow it. Please, sis. Free in herself. She's just free in herself, regardless of what anyone thinks. I like people like that too. I like people who are free in themselves, regardless of what anybody thinks, without it being like some type of act, you know. So yeah. Okay. And you know I love you too. I especially love you for loving me. So shout out to that. Don't forget to click subscribe. Hold on, let me get my cords so I can charge my stuff. Shout out to you and yeah, have fun. Have fun with it, girl. Have fun on your life. I'll see you when you get back, okay? Shout out to that. I'll see you when you get back. Period. Aw. Okay. Love it. Me love you long time. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna get my charger. Get my charger going. Hold on. Yeah. I said, ooh, I couldn't help but think about Diddy. I wonder if Diddy is somewhere laughing now, for real, watching this industry scrape and scramble, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Not to mention, they didn't fire the prosecutor that was on his case. Child, that's crazy. I'm like, now what did prosecutor Comey do? You see? Child, we was in court so long with them people, we feel like we know them and stuff. But no, in all seriousness though, we felt like prosecutor Comey did her damn thing. You see, I don't understand. I don't understand what she getting fired for. You know, you see. But anyway, yeah, I said Nicki. It's all about you today. Let me see. I had Nicki and Neon from the Breakfast Club and Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. That's what we was talking about today. Child, I said Nicki said. She told that damn state representative, Miss Pressinger, way out there in Florida, you see, that she was gonna help her. She said, you know, get me on the phone. I'll tell you everything I know. I said, ooh, you know, like, I don't know. You know. They said this lady is trying to help Tory Lanez get out of jail. She been saying she trying to help Tory Lanez get out of jail. It's really confusing. Yeah. Shout out to that. Baby, it's very confusing because this lady is way in Florida. You know? And that's not saying that the long arms of the law can't stretch from out there, you know? But it's just like, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm just like, who in Florida? Who in Florida? You know, it is what it is, but child, I don't know who evidently they think the lady could do something because even Nicki Minaj reached out to her. So I'm like, okay, child, maybe, you know, just maybe. Because Nicki said she gonna tell everything she know, and I'm like, okay, Miss Press Girl know something. Mm, mm. For her to say it like that, child, go tell her what. You see, Nicki about to run down on him. I said, ooh, eek, you know, is it over? Child, because it's looking like it's over for the industry right now. I don't know what to say about that, for real. Like, I literally don't know how I feel about it. You know? Cause it's like on one hand, man, this is the place that we like, right? We done came to know and love. Child, they is sinking it and tanking it. I just not to mention Jay-Z. He's supposed to be in court. I mean, he's supposed to be giving his DNA today. He had until today to do a DNA test. That's crazy. So I'm like, what's gonna happen with that? Oh, I hope we don't get. I hope that he don't get granted some type of gag order or nothing like that. You see, because we want to know that we know that we know that we know if that's his kid or not. You see, it just is what it is. Uh, mm, mm. We've been hearing about it all this time. Oh, I pray to God they don't shut us out. Yeah. But anyway, Nicki Minaj has contacted the FBI and the CIA. Okay. Regarding a TDE, an alleged TDE member, okay, telling her that like don't get put in a blender. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Before you get put in a blender. Now, a lot of people said he was talking about just like getting out wrapped, you know, getting draped, if you will. Like the same situation that happened with Kendrick. And I said, well, by who though? By who? You know, we never know. We never know. Maybe it's somebody that's already been out. You know, kind of like how Kendrick Lamar and Drake was. Maybe it's a battle rapper girl. Maybe it's Doechii. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised. It is what it is. I wouldn't be surprised if they have uh a weapon. Yeah. If they could, you know, in Doechii. I wouldn't be surprised. You know. Um Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And now I don't know if they got another Not Like Us in the holster. Now that I don't know. You see. Um, but yeah, you know, word on the curb is like it is getting crazy out here in this industry, y'all. Crazy. And like we are watching everything. I like it's like everything and all of this is crashing and burning in real time. Um, oh my God, not to mention I watched that brand new Tyler Perry movie last night. Child, I see what y'all was saying. People said Tyler Perry do not look himself. I said he absolutely don't. We never getting Tyler Perry back. You see? Yeah. It just is what it is. Never. And child, I just, I'm just, listen, I cannot look away. You see? Because there's something going on every day. It just is what it is. Now, as far as Nicki Minaj goes, y'all drop in my comments, chat, how y'all feeling about it? You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about, um, you know, honestly, I see a lot of people trying to pull out that protect, you know, women who look like that, you know what I'm saying? Protect us. And I just feel like, yes, you damn right, protect us. 365. What? Yeah. Mm. Take the what and leave the what. Yes, I'm for that. Period. Any day of the week. But at the end of the day, it's like, this ain't to me, this ain't that. This ain't necessarily that. Um, And that's just how I feel about it. It doesn't really seem like it needs that. Because even if he was just telling Nicki, just chill, kind of like before, you know what I'm saying? You get put in a blender musically. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But the truth of the matter is, even before that happened, people were saying like protect women. And again, this just don't necessarily seem like that. Now I do believe that now I see where they going with it though. 100%. It's no different than Colin Kaepernick's wife, okay? Coming out and saying, I kind of agree with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of the same story that we got to tell over here, too. See, like, yeah, if they feel like men should be coming out, and then that's a different story. But at the end of the day, I just feel like, I don't know. Because you got to understand, this is a very iffy and top, sensitive topic for a lot of people. A lot of people be scared, y'all. That's what I feel like. That's what a lot of people fail to realize and recognize. A lot of people be scared. Like imagine cussing your boss out. That's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It's like cussing your boss out. Shoot, hold on. And you don't really know what that's going, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what that's going to do in the end. Well, shoot, you're going to get fired. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what else going to come with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you getting fired is going to cause you to lose this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if it's going to sink your whole tank, in other words. Like, imagine that. I feel like that's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's no different than Diddy down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people is fighting for their life. It is what it is. They are going up against some, and when I say they, I mean like Nicki Minaj, she going up against some real powerful people. Sure. And I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? I think she's scared. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's scary for her. For real. And I definitely think she's scared. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know I started this live, with a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, comedy or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do, right? But at the end of the day, it really ain't nothing funny. You know what I'm saying? About, just kind of like what they got going on. It's not. It's not. Because at the end of the day, like I was trying to tell y'all though, Nicki Minaj got some real bold, she got some bold ish that she got going on with Jay-Z right now. She do. Shit. She do. and remind you and remind you like the stuff that Nicki Minaj is challenging Jay-Z on right now. You got men that don't even want to challenge him on. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's crazy. You know, and it just really ain't no telling how she feel about it for real. Let me see. Y'all know I'm yeah, and I think it's scary. Ultimately, I do think it's scary. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody be having Nicki Minaj back. You see? For real. I mean, for real, for real. You know, don't nobody be having her back down there, but Deb, you know, and we all know Deb is only gonna say so much. You know what I'm saying? Deb really ain't saying that much stuff. Hold on, y'all. Cause y'all know I like my closet a certain type of way, you see? Yeah. She ain't finna say that much. In fact, shoot, they'll be behind the scenes. Let's keep it real. I feel like she got Nicki back, but we don't even be knowing they'll be around like that. She is a more behind the scenes kind of girl. Her husband got her back in the streets, but this ain't no street issue, you know. Come on now, this is Jay-Z. This is Jay-Z. This is Jay-Z. Let me say it again. This is Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? A powerful, powerful industry giant. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z ain't nobody to be playing with. He not. And I'm just like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Child, I'm hot. I'm always hot, right? What's new? What's new? I used to have this little thing that I used to have my heels sitting on. But it really didn't do that. I wonder if I still got it. Let me see. I think I just recently threw it away. Now, there you go. But yes, y'all, it's really sad to see my girl go through all of this BS. You know what I'm saying? This drama. But at the end of the day, then too, you got a lot of people who feel like, well, you know, she did it to herself. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's not a lot of people who gonna just be like, child, some people be tripping over $100. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, I feel like it's not a lot of people that's just gonna be like, oh well, I'm just gonna let this man owe me millions and millions of dollars. You know? It is what it is. But then too, I gotta keep it real. I do feel like it's some people in the music industry that do, you know, let stuff like that rock. Especially because at the end of the day, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, Nicki Minaj, she really don't know. You know what I'm saying? To me, she really don't know if Jay-Z was going to pay her back or not. You know? She don't. You know, I think she just assuming, or she like, you know, it's just taking too long. And I take it a step further. It be like that sometimes too. When you like I'm sure we all done been through that before. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I just gave my example of going through something like that earlier. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different when I moved out from my last spot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, I hope this man give me my deposit back. I did X. I fixed that. I did everything from A to Z that I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And then like here he come. Just straight strong armed it. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, okay, well, I just should have cussed him out and been silly with him from the beginning then. You know, because I was damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm being all cool, you know what I'm saying? For what? When you was just going to turn around and do me dirty anyway. Like, for real? That's how I be. And I just feel like Nicki Minaj, in my hearts of our hearts, I feel like she was cool. She was cool about it until she started feeling like, okay, this man ain't gonna pay me back. He not paying me back. And I take it a step further. They been tripping. So that's that too. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you look at it. Like, she been tripping with Megan for forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, I don't know. It's just like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. When people owe you money, sometimes it's like they just waiting on y'all to fall out. So it's like, yeah, and now you ain't getting it. And now your ass show ain't getting it. You see? Like they was just waiting on a reason to do you like that. I swear, that's how it kind of come out with Jay-Z, you know, and Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I will say, you know, kind of like in Jay-Z's defense a little bit, even though I don't want to come to neither one of their defense, but I will just say, you know what I'm saying? When you look at it from a different point of view, it's like, you was doing all of that and I ain't giving you shit. That's how people be doing. That's exactly how people been doing. Now, I can't say I didn't ever did somebody like that. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I cannot think of a time where I was just like, oh, somebody, they did something that made me mad and I just didn't pay them back at all. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jesus. I don't even do people like that. But I'll take it a step further. Thank you, Jesus, that it's rare for me to owe somebody anyway. I don't be owing people. I don't be borrowing nothing. You see, I don't. I just, you know what I'm saying? Not even to pretend to be perfect Patty or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I don't ever really be owing nobody to even do them like that. But I've definitely been living long enough to see that people do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I didn't saw it with my own 2 eyes, for sure. Sure. I didn't even see, like I said, I didn't even see, like I said, when somebody owes somebody some money, the person that is owed the money to, I didn't see them be friendly as ever. You see? I mean, for real, it's almost like you feel like you walking on eggshells, you know? When you know somebody owe you some money, you know? And I just didn't see them get, you know, treated bad. Because it's almost like I said, people can't wait to say, I ain't giving you nothing. And now you ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whole time, that's what they wanted to do anyway. You know? I mean, so it is what it is. You know, somebody can look at it like that. Somebody can think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nicki, if you wanted your money back from Jay-Z, though, you probably should have, like, tried to stay cool with him. Now, listen, I get it. I know it's somebody in the chat right now, like, are you crazy? She ain't got none of that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's going to always be somebody that's going to be like, shoot. If you owe me $1 million, if you owe me $100, let's loan $1 million, I ain't falling out with you behind. Shit, I want my money. You see? What's good with you? Is everything good with you? Hey, just checking in. It's good with you. Everything good with you? Hey, just checking in. What's good with you? Everything good with you? You see? Because I just want my money. Run me my coin. We ain't got nothing to argue about as long as you run me my coin. But no. Truth be told, Miss Pressure Curl sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And, I really feel like when Nicki Minaj fell out with Megan Thee Stallion, that might have been the beginning, you know, of all the drama. It is what it is. I don't know though. I don't know. Because for all I know, um, Nicki Minaj might have fell out with B a little bit too, you know, a long time ago. At least it be seeming like it. It be seeming like when Nicki, I don't know. I don't know. I just remember a long time ago. Y'all remember a long time ago? When Nicki Minaj, it's almost like everybody's tripping with Nicki Minaj when she started calling herself the queen of rap. Y'all remember that? And everybody was like, girl, please. Everybody knows Lil' Kim called herself Queen B, right? I thought Lil' Kim used to call herself Queen B. I think that was Lil' Kim's nickname or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while now. But anyway, they was on her head, right? And it's almost like I remember Nicki saying even Beyonce know who the queen is or something like that. But I know Queen I think Beyonce never like came to Nicki's defense. You know what I'm saying? She never said, yeah, Nicki Minaj is a queen of rap or nothing like that. And I don't know if Nicki wanted her to. I don't know. I just know it was strange right around that time, you know? What else? You know, I just honestly, I just feel like, not saying Sister Girl had to at all. I'm not. But I just feel like, man, she knew Jay-Z owed her some money. I would have been playing nice with Jay-Z. You know, it just is what it is. Nice. You know? But nah, I feel like Nicki Minaj started running out of patience with Jay-Z. It just is what it is. I don't know if she fell out with Nicki Minaj before uh no. I mean, I don't know if she fell out with Megan Thee Stallion before her and Jay-Z beef came about, or I don't know if like I really don't know. I don't. It's really hard to pinpoint it. I don't know which one she fell out with first, honestly, because you never know. You never know. Nicki could have been into it with Jay-Z already on the cool, and still worked with Megan. Cause I don't know if she be thinking I don't know what Nicki be thinking she be doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't put my finger on that either. I don't know if she be feeling like, you know, if it comes down to it, I don't know. Don't even get me started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know which one she fell out with first. Maybe she fell out with Megan first. And so then after she fell out with Megan, it just messed up her relationship with Jay-Z. But honestly, it seemed like I told y'all about the feeling myself around that time that song came out and stuff. I just, in my hearts of our hearts, I don't know. It seemed like something was going on with Nicki Minaj way before Megan even came into the picture. That's what I think. And I think that now why she still worked with Megan, I don't know. But I will say this. I don't know if Megan was with them then when she worked with them. I don't know, y'all. I don't. I don't have all the answers. But it just seems like Jay-Z isn't like the best enemy to have, you know? It seems like him and Diddy. Him and Diddy. They seem like the type of people who you would rather be on a good side. You know what I'm saying? Versus their bad side. And like, yeah, it is what it is. Like Nicki got some you know, it is what it is. She made a bold, she making some bold moves right now. It just is what it is. But it makes me interested to see what's gonna happen next. You know, for real. Cause like I said, if this was if this was anywhere from 3 to 5 years ago, oh man, that'll be like career Rua ride. You hear me? Rhymes with Rua ride. You know, like what? Tripping with Jay-Z? But like, no, that's how you know that his, you know what I'm saying, his industry pull, his little power, all of it is kind of weakening a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weakening just a little bit. Hold on, y'all. One thing I can say though, you know, Beyonce still ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like she say on her song, I'm that girl. You know, I definitely feel like she's still that girl. Uh, you know, but Jay, you know, he's starting to lose his power a little bit. I can see it. I see it dwindling. And you know, the crazy thing about that is too though, you know, Jay-Z, shoot, he protects Beyonce. You know, it just is what it is. He protects B. Truth be told, he does. You know, um, he protects her. You know, as most husbands do. You see, most husbands protect their wives. It just is what it is. Huh? It's gonna be interesting to see, you know, what happens to them two too, and their marriage, and how this gonna go, how all of this gonna turn out. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, like I was saying, Beyonce got a lot of power. She got a lot of power. She got a lot of power. She got a lot of money, fortune, and fame. It is what it is. But you know, I feel like her husband, he protects a lot of that. You know, he does. He protects a lot of that. But like I said, it seemed like his power and all of that is starting to weaken. You know, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to both of them. You know what I'm saying? This rest of the year, because I could already tell like something is going on. Something is brewing, baby. Yeah. Big old pot of tea. You see, a big old pot of industry tea. And I just feel like they not done with Jay-Z yet. You know what I'm saying? The industry ain't done with Jay-Z yet. And the truth of the matter is, I got a feeling we ain't seen nothing yet. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is, like, I just feel like Diddy and JD, just like R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly's situation was so much different from Diddy's, like way different, you know. But like the stuff we learned about Diddy, we wouldn't have never thought in a million years. Okay, well, when it comes to Jay-Z, I think it's gonna be like, it could be some stuff involved, but for the most part, I think it's gonna be more business stuff related. You know what I'm saying? He did XYZ, like a lot of shady. Same thing like Nicki Minaj said. He owed me money. He owed me money. And da 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 da. Just like they trying to say he wrong Tory Lanez in some type of way. You know, same thing. I think like I said, you know, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, the industry is really, really about to take Jay-Z for a ride. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, I think they gearing up. I do. I think, hold on. Truth be told, I think Jay-Z, they gearing up to take Jay-Z on a ride next. You know what I'm saying? Like they did Diddy. And I feel like, I tell y'all all the time though, one thing about the industry, they be knowing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing stuff. So like, how can I put it? How can I put it? I feel like it's behind the scenes, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I feel like they working to take Jay-Z down behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And like how Nicki Minaj said, okay, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to tell you everything I know. You see? Mm-hmm. Said someone call 911. Yeah, she's just trying to get on a remix. And I just feel like that's an industry thing. You know, I always tell y'all that. I feel like by the time we get it, it be old. You know, most things, not everything. You know what I'm saying, but most things. Like for instance, it's already probably been buzz behind the scenes in the industry that Jay-Z was next. You see? That's probably why Nicki been like so comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's just been more and more little stuff. Just more and more little stuff. You know what I'm saying? She just started getting more and more comfortable letting us know that she tripping with Jay-Z a little bit. You know? It just is what it is. And like, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I think the industry is not surprised. I think it's coming down the pipeline, y'all. You know, like we are now witnessing them being done with Diddy and on to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. That's my prediction. I just, in my hearts of our hearts, yeah, in my hearts of our hearts, I believe it's Jay-Z's turn. You know. So it's not coincidental, you know, from the Busby thing. I don't know why my phone do that, or when it just gets dark sometimes. And I be wondering what makes it do that. But anyway, yeah, it's not coincidental, though, y'all. It's not. You know, from the Busby thing that ended up getting thrown out, to the lady who works for Rock Nation getting into whatever she got going. You see, I haven't even begun to look into that. I haven't, because it's been so much going on. So much going on. Plus, child, listen, anytime I don't really know who you is and I gotta put a Al in the chat, it's just like, you see, I'm not in no rush. I'm just not in nobody's rush. But she got something going on. Okay. Her name is Desiree. Desiree, whatever. I don't know. But all I know is they talk about Desiree a lot. They talk about Desiree just as much as they talk about Jay-Z, okay? Desiree allegedly, you know, got a lot of pull and a lot of rank over at Rock Nation. Okay. They always bring her up. You know, if you ask a lot of people, Desiree is a low down, dirty, yeah, okay, you fill in the blank. But yeah, she got stuff going on. She's in the courts right now. Something about her and her daughter. And then you got after years and years and years and years and years and years and years, okay, of Jay-Z being able to duck this boy that's been saying that he is Jay-Z's son. He thinks he's Jay-Z's son. And now all of a sudden, he getting some you know, some green lights in his case. Now the judge is like, okay, yeah, no more ducking for you. You see, no more. That's crazy and not coincidental to me that all of a sudden, you know, they about to find out if Jay-Z is the daddy of that little boy, and then of that young man who was 31 years old, and then you got Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, tripping with him saying that he owes her millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he did a shady business deal with her. I mean, child, it is not all coincidental. It's not. You see, and there will be more. I can tell you right now. I mean, my common sense tells me that, right? Jay-Z better do something. He got to do something to stop this. I'm telling you right now. Because it just is what it is. Like it's just clear to me. It's evident that like he got next. Between him and Tyler Perry. You see, but yeah, Jay-Z better do something. He got to do something to stop his own bleeding. Because other than that, I see right now they coming for him. You know, they done with Diddy. And he next. And like I was trying to tell y'all, I do think that his stuff gonna be different. You know, right? His stuff gonna be different. I don't know how different. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But just, I feel like they coming a little different towards Jay-Z. You know, we just going to have to see how it's going to go. But I feel like something is coming down for the pipeline for him. And I know he cannot wait to get these next 2 years over with. You see, it just is what it is. Because I don't know. Something just tells me that 2025 is about to have a funky good time with Jay-Z. You know, it just is what it is. Now, could I be wrong? Yes. You know, I absolutely could be. You know, and who knows? Maybe I am, but I don't know. I just, you know, my common sense tells me that, like, yeah, they're about to take him on a roller coaster ride. It just is what it is. It seems like it. You know, it seems like they is not done with that man yet, okay? And no time soon, by the way. But again, is it Drake? Is it Drake behind it? It seems like it. It does. It seems like it. I don't know if Drake got issues with Jay-Z. I don't know. I really don't. Like I just mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm willing to bet he do. You know, I feel like he got issues with UMG and Drake. I mean, Jay-Z. You know, I'm not sure how it all connects though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even sure how involved Kendrick is with Jay-Z. You know, it's all weird and it's all strange. But I do feel like Drake is, you know, I think he's able to laugh a little bit, you know, too. I think he, you know what I'm saying, getting him a little good giggles in and a little ha 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 ha. Because I do think that some kind of way he behind the scenes controlling some of this stuff that's happening too. You know, don't get it twisted. Drake's lawsuit was huge, right? And I do feel like he is could be, you know, winning a little bit and making headway a little bit behind the scenes. You know, it just is what it is. Now, they ain't gonna let us know everything, but yeah, ultimately, this thing ain't just got tossed out, you know, on his ass like they normally do. One, you know what I'm saying? And not to mention, you know, it's continuing too. So, like, you know, but child, the industry is is not the industry that we used to. Yeah, it's not, y'all. It is what it is. Like this, I don't know. We living in some real scary times. Yeah, for real. And I see why these rappers is like jumping ship. Child, they jumping ship. They getting the F. And I don't blame them no more. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, oh man. At first I was like, if everybody streams, then who gonna make the music? You know? But now I'm like, child, do what you gotta do. Because I don't know about the music industry right now. It's just so, like, to me, almost like fickle, you know? So I don't, at this point, I'm not blaming Cardi B for whatever she got going. You see? I don't blame her for being in a rush. I don't blame her for making side coins. I don't blame her for delaying her album. You know? Because it's like, she in a rush to put her album out for what? To deal with all the BS that comes with it having an album out? You see, I mean, it just is what it is. Because, I mean, what times, man, listen. Times are so crazy right now. Times are so crazy. Yeah, it is what it is. I feel like the entertainment industry is so, like, uncertain. You know, it's a really, 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 just like just like an certainty going on, I would say right now. You know what I'm saying? In the industry. You know, it used to be just one of them things where like you would be excited. You know, today, I mean, I would still be excited, but not excited as we once were. You know, to hear that, oh my God, such and such signed the deal. Or, oh my God, such and such got their song on the radio. You know, times are crazy. You know what I'm saying? They just really, really crazy. You know, but that's not to say that the industry, it still isn't like a game changer. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of people's lives. I mean, I don't want to downplay it. You know, like people still make really, 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 really good money in entertainment. You know, and I'll take it a step further. Imagine getting done wrong, right? Imagine having a faulty contract, right? Ultimately, imagine not knowing what the heck you signed and really getting screwed over, right? By more than one person and still making some damn good money. You know, like that's how I feel like the music industry is. Hold on, I'll take it a step further. My bad. That's how I feel like the entertainment industry is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like ultimately they do get done bad. You know what I'm saying? From lots of different people. From lots of different, you know, avenues, ways. You know, it's so many ways that they be getting screwed over. And ultimately, I still feel like they make good money. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, they still be getting paid good money. I know that's right. I know that's right, boo. Thank you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They still, ultimately, they still get paid good money. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't change the fact that they be getting done bad, y'all. You know? And that doesn't change the fact that when people be owing them, they be owing them thousands and thousands and thousands, sometimes, you know, millions of dollars. And it is what it is, child. Nicki Minaj said, where them dollars at? You see? Yeah, it just is what it is. Nicki Minaj wants her money. Okay, it just is what it is. But things are like they're going left, you know, fast. Like Beyonce said, to the left, y'all. You know, and now the police is involved, child. You know, and yesterday, Nicki requested the attention of the CIA. You know, because I mean things is just getting out of hand. They getting out of hand, child. And you know, if you let Nicki Minaj tell it, she seemingly thinks that there might be some involvement between TDE and whatever happened to Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to Tory Lanez. Because yesterday she accused a TDE member of threatening her. Okay? Yeah, just flat out threatening her. And insinuating that, you know, he might have had something to do or know something or was insinuating that they'll do her like they did Tory. You know what I'm saying? Which we all know the incident that happened with Tory Lanez, you know, allegedly being jabbed, right, while in jail. So, like, child, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Nicki Minaj and called 911. And now we just got to see what this cookie gonna crumble, y'all. Chat, let me know. Where do y'all think the industry is right now? Like, is it falling apart? Like what are they really finna do? Like, I really don't know. I really don't know. Like, you know, from an artist standpoint, I can only imagine what they think. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine what they thinking. Because I'm sure these people ain't telling them too much of nothing. Should we think a lot of people been getting let go at ESPN and Atlantic and everywhere else, but y'all, truth be told, I think the same thing about to start happening at these record labels. Ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about it. But the truth of the matter is, listen, it's some things going on. Okay, it is what it is. It's some things going on. And then you got Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce, who's still, you know, just doing her thing, you know, smashing everything at will. Anything in her way. You got her still doing her thing. The country people mad, you know. But at the end of the day, I listen. I could not figure out why Beyonce was working so hard, selling this, selling that. You know, everything. B sold us everything but the kitchen sink, you know, just recently. She went from shampoo to whiskey and whatever else, you know, concert tickets. And, you know, I couldn't figure out why B was working so hard the way she was. And, you know, come to find out, I think all of this, you know what I'm saying? All of this drama, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Honestly, all of this stuff with Jay-Z, you know. But shout out to her though, who shook up things in the country world. This is what it is. Beyonce, again, she's a bad girl. Extremely bad. Talented. Great at what she do. You know, I need, you see, shout out to that. I'm gonna need my good Texas sis brand to, yeah. It is what it is. I need it to be separate from all of this Jay-Z got going on. You see, it just is what it is. Beyonce cannot go down with none of this. But again, I feel like, you know, she pushed the hell out of her brand this year. Ran. You know what I'm saying? To get ahead of all of this. It is what it is. B had to make her money for the year, okay? Cause like I told y'all, I just feel like 2025 about to turn into the wild, wild west. Okay. At least for Jay-Z. You see. And it just is what it is. And you know, which I'm sure that's gonna be hard to watch. For somebody like Beyonce who been seeing her husband do his mother thing, you see. Yeah, shout out to that. And you know, be the man and in control and you know, almost untouchable a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for all these years. Like, listen, it's gonna be hard. You see, it is what it is. I wouldn't even be surprised if they flee the states. You see. Yeah, it just is what it is. I wouldn't even be surprised if she took a mean break from over here. Cause like in my hearts of our hearts, I don't know. I just feel like they about to take him on a roller coaster ride. You see. Yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah. Cause I don't know. Like, I don't know. Chat, let me know what y'all think. Who is like, is it Jay-Z or is it Diddy? Like before Diddy got in trouble, I used to think that Jay-Z had more, you know. I thought Jay-Z had more money and power, fortune and fame, you see, than Diddy. But like, I don't know, once Diddy got in trouble, I started realizing the type of pull and power he had, right? And then I started listening to some of these stories that folks be talking. Yeah, shout out to that. Yeah. Y'all know, your girl Shayra down here, I'm down everywhere, you see, to get the tea. Mm. And so, like, you know, if you listen to some of these stories, they make it seem like, you know, almost like Diddy was that guy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was that guy. When Jay, you know, before Jay-Z was even thought of, Diddy was already that guy. You know, almost like he helped Jay-Z become the man. You know, it just is what it is. But Jay, you see, was a hell of a student. It just is what it is. He was a hell of a student. Shoot. He just, I don't know, he just got up. You see, he got up. He took off on Diddy. Just is what it is. That's what he did. Ultimately, he just took off on Diddy. But I don't know who has, you know. But again, I feel like, you know, I feel like they're gonna come at Jay-Z a different way. You know, I don't know. I don't know why. I just feel like his stuff ain't gonna be on no Me Too, you know, vibe. Like, I don't know though. We're gonna have to sit back and wait. I feel like it's gonna be some of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they need that. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody somewhere talking about they was inappropriate with me. You know, but I just got a feeling they not through with him yet. And like I say, I feel like Nicki Minaj is somebody that is privy to that information. You know, like behind the scenes, they been told her. Like, excuse me, for instance, Nicki Minaj probably been knowing that Rock Nation is under investigation. You see? That's what I'm saying. Like, an industry person like Nicki Minaj, she will know that before we would. She would know that before the media knows it. You know, she would know that before the average social media user knows. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all all the time. Anything that we find out is always old to them. You know, it just is what it is. The industry is just the industry, right? It's like being a part of something, almost like a family. You know, family aren't just quick to tell each other's business. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this kind of respect that you have for your family. You know, and then too, like, how crazy does that make you look? That you talking about your Uncle Pam? I mean, did you talking about your Aunt Pam lights got cut out? Well, damn, don't that make you look crazy? You see? Why are you somewhere? Do you know how crazy and messy it make you look to be sitting up talking about your auntie license out? You look like shit. You know, you ain't got a few dollars to throw your auntie. I mean, you see, you look messy. So it is what it is. Same thing with them. You know, they in the industry and they not really supposed to be talking each other business like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause it can be you tomorrow. You know, it just is what it is. Like we all in the same boat. So like what's tea to us is just like their business. You know what I'm saying? To them. You know? So it is what it is. But yes, superstars. I do feel like that there is more in store for Jay-Z. I absolutely do. And according to Nicki Minaj, she gonna be helping. It just is what it is. Miss Preston Curl said, give me a cow, and I tell you what I know. I said, ooh, you know, it's getting messy. Yeah, you see, it's getting messy now. So I'm like, ooh, Lord, what's happening next? I don't know. But I bet you I'm going to be tuned in. Yeah. Shout out to that child. Just like a school saxophone. You see? Yeah. Shout out to that. I'm tuned in. And I ain't going nowhere. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all keep it right here. You see? Don't go nowhere. It is what it is. But yeah, Poopa Stars, that was it. I came to talk that talk with y'all on this Good Friday. I saw, I conquered. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe too. All right? And I'll see y'all on my next video. Bye y'all. Ooh. Well, that was fun. That was fun. I promise y'all, I gotta figure it out though, cause I be wanting to kick it, honey. It is what it is. I came to kick it. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all on my next video. Happy Friday. Don't forget to hit my like button. Bye, y'all.